Right, we're back here. We are at the Links Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort in Destin, Florida. Nice little bay view golf, Florida golf. Very nice day. The first hole, mostly you're going to see most of the hole, and that's kind of what I do on, most of my videos anyway. I want to show you most of the course, some of my shots, but I will walk you through, what I scored. So, this first hole, also like, subscribe, if you want to see some more of these videos. I'll travel, anywhere, really. But like, subscribe, all that good stuff. For the people who subscribed recently, I do appreciate it. For the people who liked recently, I do appreciate it. Personnel Farms Front 9 did very well. If you haven't watched that, definitely go check it out. So, we are on a 458 par 5, which I parred. That's actually right there my third shot. No, that's my second. No, that is my third. My first shot went left. That one went right. Then I hit that one for my 3, and then I hit my 4 onto the green, and then I putted. So, started out with a par. Then I had a pretty good rough stretch there, which we'll see coming up. And then I had a pretty good finishing stretch at the end. Alright, coming up next is hole 2, 338. I'm playing the blue tees, par 4, 13 handicap on it. I hit my drive a little right. I'm still half swinging, but I'm just kind of grooving it. I hit it pretty straight. I can hit it in the fairway pretty well. I get a pretty good strike on it. Obviously, I know I've got to fix that to get more distance, and that's going to be gradual. But right now, I'm kind of working on accuracy. I wasn't here right here, but it still wasn't a bad shot. The only issue I had coming up is there's going to be a little bit of tree trouble in front of me, so if I go straight at it, I'm going to hit the tree. So this is probably the best shot I've ever hit as far as kind of shaping it in there. Hit it out, and I brought it back in a little fade. Didn't quite get on the green. It actually hit the green and bounced off. But as you can see, I'm going to hit it out, and I'm going to bring it back to the pin. And I did that fairly well. Now, that's a horrible chip. I've got to do better on my chipping. Short game has really cost me a lot of strokes in the last 2 videos, and in general over the last little bit of golf. Short game has been very weak. Next up was a par 3 coming up, and it's 175. So I do make a 6 on this. I 3-putt it, made a 6. See that I gotta get better, but we are on a par 3 coming up at 175. Pretty straightforward. There's a bunker on your right. Other than that, it plays 175. I think I probably took a 6 out of it. I hit a low liner there. Not my best ball strike, but still got up there pretty good way. Not a real hard bunker to get out of though. On my next shot I do get out of the bunker. Not my best bunker shot I've ever hit, but it does pop up on out of there. So I do have a putt to save with par. But unfortunately, short game struggles. I do end up with a bogey 4 on hole number 3. Next up will be a 401 par 4 from the blue tees. And as you can tell, I'm a little stiff. I think I need to loosen up on that swing a little bit. But yeah, we go to a par 4 here, 401, 3 handicap. Pretty solid drive there. I can't complain about it.
That was good and straight.
Straight down the middle. I could have got a little more distance out of it, obviously, but as far as just pureness, you know, straightness, and that's kind of what I'm going for. It was straight. It was down the middle. Not gonna complain about it. And a 401. Not a super long. I mean, if I get 225 out, I have it small iron in, you know, nothing major.
It was straight, that was better.
I mean, at most, I have a 6 in probably. But this was the middle fairway here, as you can see. Pretty good strike on this ball. And I ended up just right, stayed out of the bunker. Again, short game issues, gotta do better. That was my 3rd shot. We still got a par look, but from that distance, I should have definitely got it closer. Short game issues right now is really hurting me. I could probably gain, I'd hate to say, I could gain at least 7 strokes with short game, fixing my short game. So yeah, we end up with a bogey here, so we miss our par putt right here. And I left that downhill the whole time, so that one was just a bad putt. It was either a bad read or I just pushed it, probably a little bit of both. So we're going on to another par 3. And I'll warn you before or ahead of time, short game issues really comes into play here too. It's only 174 par 3. So now I have a pretty solid strike here. It does go a hair left. It is green high, not pin high. I didn't realize the pin was in the very back. Should have probably clubbed up. So I'm on the left side of the rough near the green, and you have to go over a little patch of rough to get to the hole. So I thought, you know, that I'd be professional and try to slop it in there. You'll see what happens. Short game issues, short game problems.
Not bad.
That's what I'm going. Hashtag short game problems. But yeah, it's another short game issue. So what I'm thinking is to get a lot of height on this. And honestly, I popped it up. I just didn't pop it up far enough. It was just a silly swing. So now I'm on my par putt. Well, that right there is going to be my bogey putt on number 5. Probably a solid read there. Just a bad putt. Didn't get it there. You got to give it pace. You can't leave it short. So then we go to a 392 par 4, hole 6. So really, it's a little bit of putting issues, a little bit of chipping issues that have really created an issue in the game. But I think I'll eventually get that pulled back together. And one time I'm doing that very well. Okay, so there's some water on your right here. You just want to stay out of it. Everything else is good. Pretty much just kind of stay straight. Just don't go right. And I ended up going a little bit right, but not too far, not enough to get in the water. And I don't think I had too far in. Pretty solid strike on that one. I still didn't get on the green. Still just a little right of the green in the rough for our number 3. Again, the short game, you gotta do better. That's it. I mean, that's all it comes down to. That's putt 1. I actually might have been just a little off the green, but I decided to putt because chipping had been awful. So then now I'm on our par putt right here. See, putting's awful. I ended up leaving a club here, and I'll tell you about that a little bit more when we get to number 8. But I left a club on number 6. I've been trying that Bryson DeChambeau. How he started doing that putting where you face, I can't think of the name of it now. He tested it out, and it does work fairly well. I may end up going to it. But now we're going to hole 7, 343, short hole. There is water on your left, and I think there's a little bit of water that runs through. So basically, you just want to get it in the fairway, hit it over. At 343, you don't have to hit driver. I hit driver anyway, but technically you wouldn't really have to hit driver.
Why does that feel like?
It's like coming up to it here. As you can see, there's houses, and then there's that long strip of water, so you have to come out towards that right side there. I would say ideal shot on this one is aiming just right of that tree. I didn't, but if you were, I would, you know, that's probably the ideal spot, just to aim right of that tree. I hit that one. Pretty good shot right there on the green. I was pretty hyped because I thought this was going to be my first birdie putt of the day, or first birdie of the day. It was a birdie putt, so I got pretty hyped. I even called my own shot that this would be my first birdie. And I did hit it pretty well, if I remember correctly. I just played it way too far up the hill. But we got our second par of the day. I will take that putt every day. Nice lag putt, just a misread.
What do you think it was?
So we did get our
around?
second par of the day.
It would have, but I
Number
I
8.
did it too far up.
This is 334. We didn't get to finish this hole out on filming because I forgot my pitching wedge that I chipped with on number 6. So she had to run back and get that. But this one, again, 334. Just go straight at it. Really nothing to it. You don't want to go right again because there is water, but you're going to clear that water fairly easy unless you just go way right, because that water don't really come into play. There is a bunker up there. Well, the water on the right don't come into play. I guess if you go left it would. But I'm typically my misses are right. I was right before this bunker on my shot. She had to run back, but I hit it up to a little bit of rough patch, and then I ended up putting in for my third par of the day, second par in a row. This one is a par 5 bay view hole number 9 at the links. Beautiful bay view, and you will see that view on the thumbnail for this video. So this was 496. I'm taking my 3 wood here. Punched it up there pretty far. So now I'm on my third shot coming up. But again, the thumbnail will be of this bay view looking out and how close I hit my third shot. So obviously on this hole your miss is right, don't miss left. That's all water. Your fairways are pretty big though, so it's not too big an issue. I popped that one up pretty good and gave myself an opportunity again for another birdie look. One of my better putts of the day, just didn't get it there. Ended up on the front with a 43. Check out the back 9. Subscribe.